Hello and welcome to my channel where I mostly share my love of fragrance and enjoying my collection. In this video, I will be sharing my perfume collection from the house of Moschino, featuring the toy collection, which comes in the bear bottles, including the new toy bubblegum. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's go ahead and get started. So the first perfume in the toy range was Moschino TOY, and that was released in 2014, and it's a unisex scent. And let's just be honest, I bought this for the bottle. It comes in this adorable teddy bear bottle, and it actually looks like a toy in the box. And I bought this when Sephora had their makeup collection with Moschino. They had an eyeshadow palette and some other pieces, which I also picked up because I really just love the Moschino bear. Packaging, they just did a really great job. Very innovative and fun. The back of the box is really cute. It says world's cutest perfume, and overall it reminds you of a bear you'd pick up at a toy store, and it's just basically just the cutest perfume. So taking him out of the box here, you can see his shirt says that this is not a Moschino toy, and that's just a catchphrase that they use a lot on their bear. Super cute. Moving on to the actual notes for the fragrance, the top notes are cardamom, juniper berries, mandarin orange, and bergamot. The middle notes are lavender, violet, and hawthorn, and the base notes are cedar, sandalwood, moss, and vanilla. Before I share my thoughts on the actual scent, just showing you a little bit more of the bottle. Here's the back of the bear. He's really soft. He's got kind of a plastic shell inside, and especially in the head portion, so he's very sturdy, but he's just super cute and snuggly. And unfortunately, when you want to spray it, you do have to take his head off, which always makes me feel so bad. But that's where the sprayer is. It's located at the base of the head. And moving on to the actual scent, to me, you really get a burst of citrus when you first spray it, probably from that bergamot. And then it really starts to get more of a floral feel to it and drying down into a lot of woodiness. To me, this is definitely a unisex scent, and I feel like it veers more masculine than feminine. But I do think some, ladies may enjoy wearing it. But overall, it just kind of has like a sort of a generic citrus, floral, woody scent. And for me, it's not my favorite. I totally just have it because of the bottle. And I'm going to keep it because I love the bottle. But definitely this is not kind of to my taste. I like sweeter, more fruitier perfume. So even for a floral, it just veers a little bit too masculine for me. And I wanted to mention, if you like more green notes in your perfumes, especially like mossy or a heavier wood scent, then I think you might like this. It just, for me, definitely doesn't veer in the direction of the scents that I like. But overall, I just think this presentation is so fantastic. I don't have any other perfume bottles that are like this. So to me, it's definitely worth having in my collection, and really inspired me to try other scents in the toy line. Next fragrance they released in the toy line was Toy 2, which was released in 2018 and marketed as a women's scent. Now this one has notes of apple, mandarin orange, and magnolia in the top, white currant, peony, and jasmine in the middle, and musk, amberwood, and sandalwood in the base. Now, when you first spray this one, I do instantly get that apple and kind of citrus scent. It's very strong in the opening, and then some of the florals start to come in. So it definitely leans, very fruity floral scent in the opening. And I'll show you here how you actually get to the sprayer. You have to, again, take the bear's head off. And the bottle overall is really nice. It's glass, very heavy, with, the nice Moschino in gold on the front. And as this is drying down, it gets a little bit sweeter, but you still kind of smell that apple. And it's actually starting to get kind of musky and soapy. So it's becoming more floral, more soapy, and less fruity as time goes on. Overall, it's a really pleasant scent. Nothing super, standout, but I do like it. It's definitely a lot more feminine than the first original toy. So this to me is not as unisex as the original. But if you like, kind of, soft, soapy florals. You might like this. It does still kind of maintain that hint of fruit throughout. I can still smell that apple as it's dried down. But overall, it's a nice scent, but nothing remarkable. And I waited a little longer just to see if it changed on any. And to me, it kind of smells on the verge of like linens, very kind of fresh, clean, maybe even veering a little bit towards like bubble bath, but still kind of has that, strong floral in the background. So just wanted to add that note. And the newest in the toy collection is Toy 2 Bubblegum in this cute pink bottle, and this came out in 2021. And this one has a lot of notes. In the top are candied fruits, bitter orange, and lemon. In the middle are bubblegum, Bulgarian rose, blueberry, peach, cinnamon, peach blossom, and ginger. And then in the base, there's musk, ambroxan, and cedar. And again, you have to take the head off to open the bottle, and then there's the sprayer around the neck. These are really sturdy, nice bottles, very translucent, so you can, see through them. And overall, really nice presentation still on this pink version. And when I spray this, the first thing I get is that cinnamon. There's that really kind of strong, spicy cinnamon right at the opening. And then next, it's followed by the rose. Really heavy, not overly sweet, just a kind of a fresh green rose scent. And then you start to get some of that sweetness coming in from the candied fruits and the bubblegum note. You can definitely smell and pick out that bubblegum, but it's not overwhelming. So it's not a super sweet, like sugary scent. It's just like kind of a softly sweet candy scent mixed in with that rose and some of those other notes. And as it's drying down, I'm starting to get a little bit of that musk and a little bit more woodiness, but that rose is still very present, as well as the bubblegum. And it's really weird because when you smell it in the bottle, it is like straight bubblegum. It smells so sweet. It's like exactly like bubblegum. But when you put it on, definitely that bubblegum takes a little bit of a backseat to some of the other notes. But overall, I like this one. I do feel like, you do get whiffs of that bubblegum now and then, mixed with kind of the rose and some of those other notes. But overall, it does veer a little bit more floral to me, and I like it. It's not, an absolute love, but I do think, the bottle and the scent are worth having in my collection. And one last note, the longer that this dries down on my arm, the sweeter, creamier it gets, along with a more pronounced bubblegum smell. Now, there is one more fragrance in the toy collection, and that is Toy Boy, which was a men's fragrance that they released in 2019. I only have a mini of it, which I'm showing here, and I haven't worn this one, but just from trying it in the bottle, it does seem to be a spicy rose scent with a lot of woody notes. Definitely a masculine scent, not for me, but I did want to show it here since it is part of the overall toy collection. So that's everything I have from the toy collection. And before I show you the other Moschino fragrances that I have, I wanted to show you all of the bottles together. So the original teddy bear in the middle, that bottle is 1.7 ounce. I'm not sure if that one is still available, but it probably, pops up from time to time on some of the resale sites. Then Toy 2 on the right is also a 1.7 ounce bottle. And then Toy Bubblegum on the left is a 3.4 ounce bottle. And those last two are readily available, so you should be able to pick those up no problem. So moving on to the non-toy fragrances I have from Moschino, the first one is Pink Fresh Couture, and this one has top notes of pink grapefruit, blackcurrant, and lily of the valley. It has middle notes of rose, pomegranate, and pink hyacinth, and base notes of musk, cedar, and ambroxan. And this one comes in this very unique bottle, kind of looks like a Windex bottle. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't actually spray from the nozzle, but rather from the neck of the bottle, so that would have been really cute if they made it so that you could spray it from the actual nozzle, but unfortunately that didn't work out. And this fragrance to me is not overly sweet. It's a very clean, kind of fresh scent, a little bit bubbly and slightly soapy, but it definitely is a floral. And to me, it's very reminiscent of Versace Bright Crystal, but without maybe as much brightness and a strong of a citrus. So to me, just a very kind of soapy floral, very pleasant. but it's really not very special. To me, it's nothing remarkable that you would, kind of think is unique. To me, the most interesting part of it is though definitely the cool bottle. And this does also have some flankers. There's a gold one, and then one other one. I don't remember what the third one is called. I don't have either of those. But if you're interested in just a very inoffensive light floral, this definitely could work out. But definitely nothing remarkable. And the last fragrance I have is Cheap and Chic Petals, and this one has top notes of pomegranate, wild strawberry, and ginger, middle notes of water lily, orchid, and gardenia, and base notes of musk, hinoki wood, and Italian iris. And this fragrance opens up very strongly, kind of a sharp, spicy scent, probably from that ginger and pomegranate. And then you really start to get the heavy floral scent. As it starts to dry down, that musk really starts to come out, as well as some of the woody notes. Overall, this is a really heavy floral scent. It also has a little bit of that kind of clean, soapy element. And to me, the floral just stands out really strongly. I want to smell more of that strawberry, but I feel like it's just really hidden in the background. You can smell a hint of the fruit, but to me, it's really strongly floral and mixed with that kind of like muskiness. It just doesn't smell like super sweet or I guess appealing to me. It's just like too heavily floral. So unfortunately, this one isn't really a love for me. I wish that more of the strawberry and kind of the sweeter florals would come out. And the bottle's kind of cute. It has a nice weight to it. This was released actually in 2013, and the bottles are inspired by cartoon characters. So it kind of looks like a little person. So it's kind of cute. But unfortunately, the scent just wasn't a love for me. But overall, I think it's nice enough. I'm just not really into super heavy florals. Overall, I think Moschino is a very creative house. I love their packaging. It's definitely the standout, and some of their scents are really nice as well. But I think, to be fair, most of us are going for the packaging. The bear is just so adorable. But I hope that you enjoyed watching this. So that's it for my Moschino collection. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you've tried any of these fragrances and what your favorite Moschino scent is. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.